Hey there, what's up you guys? My name is Amy Bernice. I make videos about how to make money online, and in this video, let's talk about what makes a funnel successful. What are the top components of a successful funnel? We're going to sort of funnel hack the things that I've known for years and the things that I've collected data from so that you would know exactly how to make your funnel pop and explode with sales and signups and leads and whatsoever. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in this video. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Great. So before we begin, I'd like to have a disclaimer that I'm going to be opening my Notion page of what I have outlined for this very video because I cannot memorize basically everything. I'm recording like 8 videos today and this is just one, so I'd rather have my outline so that you don't miss a thing, okay? So let's talk about the top components of a funnel. When you say funnel, it's basically a series and variety of pieces working together to make sure that your customer is being guided from becoming a viewer to a buyer, or basically like a loyal fan eventually if you are doing it correctly. And what are the things that should be there in your funnel, or what makes a successful funnel? What are the components? The very first one, I think if you are new in that very industry, you don't have any audience, you don't have any sort of data, and even if you do have an audience, you plan to go outside and scale and just get more customers, basically, the very first thing that you would want to have is a lead magnet. So when we talk about lead magnet, this is something that you are giving away for free in order to get leads. What is a lead? Where basically it's anyone that you can contact again should you have any promos, discounts, or anything that you want to promote to them. You can connect to them multiple times and just establish connection and relationship. That's basically a lead, right? So you're able to get their information so that you can connect to them again. And you're able to do that by giving away this thing that we call the lead magnet. Now, what is a lead magnet? It can be anything from a video series, a webinar, checklist, PDF guides, templates, ebooks, etc., etc. And sometime in your life, if you are watching this video, you might have signed up to one of my webinars, one of my checklists, one of my PDFs whatsoever. Or if you have not, you're watching this video out of nowhere, someone shared it to you, probably you have signed up for someone else's where you were able to get their checklist, PDF guide, video series, webinar, whatsoever. That is actually a way of getting a lead to see if you guys are going to have a good working business relationship. And if not, of course, you have the option to stop receiving emails and unsubscribe. Okay, so if that confused you a little bit, what happens really is if a business owner gets your contact information, most likely in a form of an email address, that business owner is going to contact you again, email you about promos, discounts, anything else that is of value. And eventually, if they are giving away or promoting something that is of value to you, there's something that has a price tag on it, and you really want to get it because you found it to be of value, then you eventually become their buyer. Okay, but let's backtrack a little because before that actually happens, you need to be able to submit to them or give them a substantial lead magnet. So it can be anything going back, video, templates, webinar, checklists, whatsoever. You probably have an idea about a checklist now, but you're like, I'm not sure if this is going to work. The only way that you know that your lead magnet is going to work if it's something that you have used before when you were still trying to figure out your way in that very solution that your clients now have a problem of, right? So for example, you are an online coach and you are selling courses about freelancing, like what I used to do. Okay, so now you're thinking, What are the probable questions of people when it comes to freelancing? So how to start freelancing, how to find places where you can get your clients, etc., etc. All that very information can be packaged into one of those things that I mentioned. So videos, checklists, templates, all of that. Put that into a PDF guide, a video, whatsoever, package that into a lead magnet, and then give it away for someone who's very much willing to exchange their email address just to get that very information. Okay, now what are other examples? If you are providing a branding service, well, firstly, you may want to package an information about how beneficial branding really is, right? So how good is that? What makes a good design? What is the impact of sales in branding, etc., etc. All of these things. If you are able to pinpoint people's desires and problems and be able to answer that in your very lead magnet, that's what makes it very, very effective. Because if you're just giving something away for free, and just because it's free, you're putting something there and pasting it, and it's not actually solving any sort of problem, it becomes useless and people are not getting value in it. And so how do you expect to be able to promote your paid whatevers if they haven't even gotten a value in your free stuff? Okay, that's what makes lead magnets amazing. Next one, that very lead magnet has to be promoted into this funnel page that we call a landing page. This is the page that you see when you're trying to get something out from that very business owner. Say, for example, a webinar sign up page or a page where you're going to be typing your email address just to get access to the video series, checklists, templates. That is a landing page. It's a page where you landed and got something in exchange or bought something in exchange can also be possible. So any page where you have landed to be able to take a very singular specific action, that is a landing page. Now, what makes a landing page very, very effective when you're creating one is basically the lead magnet again. So I think that the best way to be able to identify if a landing page actually works is if the offer, what you are offering in the landing page, is really, really valuable. So it also takes the right audience to find that valuable. So number one, of course, you need to package that very knowledge or whatever that tool, whatever that checklist is into a lead magnet, promote that in a landing page, and be able to express, again, the value and importance of that very lead magnet to your ideal customers, right? So if you're able to do that fully and thoroughly with a good copy and just basically being able to think through about what that lead magnet really is, the secret formula to success when it comes to having a converting landing page. Next one is your converting strategy. So what are the possible things that allow people or get people to convert? Well, you could put a timer on, right? So in one of those pages that you signed up for a free webinar or a free something, they actually have a timer that says, hey, get it now before this timer stops or this countdown timer ends because you're not going to see this again. These are some of those conversion strategies that you could have into your landing page or into the funnel in itself. So apart from that, you can become better when it comes to your copywriting. You can use such very painful words or very desirable words that you can input in your landing page, such as like explosive growth, right? So just being able to use those words in a superlative degree and being able to place that in a landing page strategically is part of your conversion strategies. What I have been mentioning in this very video is not something that is going to happen in a snap of a finger. Like, it takes a while in order to master all of this. But of course, when you're able to practice and see what other people are doing, not copy copy them, but actually see what other people are doing, studying them and funnel hacking them, quote unquote, well, you're able to get through the day and make sure that your funnels are actually converting in that very way. So again, just remember those three things. Number one, a very super helpful lead magnet, a landing page that you're going to package and promote your lead magnet with, and last one is your conversion strategy. So those are the top components of a successful funnel, and I hope that that has been helpful for you. In the next video, we're going to be talking about real case studies of funnel and how they actually work in the quote-unquote real world. Your famous brands, the ones that you really, really like, we're going to talk about them and how they have unbelievably created funnels in their very business and made sure that it converts. So do not forget that we actually have a workshop that is upcoming, right? So if you're going to see the details of the workshop below this video, it's almost a couple of days left, just right around the corner, and I'm very excited to be going in depth with you in this very workshop as we talk about these components, limiting beliefs, etc., everything that you need to know about funnels so that you can finally start building one. Make sure that you get to that straight. Again, details of the workshop below. Do not forget. I hope that this video gets you more excited about what we're going to be learning in the workshop. And of course, I'll see you there.